been so long since I last talked to y'all, and life has just been moving. Honestly, life has just really been moving. We've had a lot of stuff going on, and as you can see, like we went to convention. I didn't get as much content at convention like I did last year, like I really wanted to. It was just a little different of a setup, and I just wanted to kind of go with the flow. Like I just wanted to just be and to just breathe, and that's exactly what I did. Me and my girl, we hit the town and we just did our thing while our husbands did their thing at convention. If you don't know, like every year the coaches have, like the collegiate coaches and sometimes high school coaches, I guess they go to it as well, but they have this annual coaching convention for them to kind of network, and they do sessions and all that type of stuff. And only my second time attending convention. Last year you guys kind of saw when we were in Nashville, that was me being at convention as well. If not, go ahead and check out that vlog. But my girl, like I said, one of my best friends, we just kind of decided, you know, we're gonna do our thing and just hit the town. So again, you might remember her from our last time in Nashville as well. She is in several of the shots, and so we just had a good old time. We just kind of breathed, and a lot of things happened there. A lot of things have happened since we got home. There's just so much going on, and I'm gonna tell you guys all about it once I get a chance to just kind of really stop and do so. And once certain things just get kind of fleshed out, then I'll definitely come back and let you guys know what's going on. But right now, I just wanted to say hi. That's really it. I just wanted to pop in and say hi while I'm getting ready. I'm trying to get myself ready. The boys went to go get a haircut. Dad took them to go get a haircut. So I'm trying to take advantage of the free time that I do have. It's only a little bit, but I'm trying to do that. So I'm gonna, and there they go now. Anywho, so yeah, I'm gonna get some laundry done. I have a collab that I need to film for, and I need to get that over to the company for that. And then yeah, I just have some editing. Sorry, you guys. Yeah, I just have some editing and some more filming that I kind of really want to do. There's that. And if you're not following me on TikTok, go ahead and follow your girl lovely on TikTok, because I love it over there. And as much as I want to grow this community, I want to grow that one too, but I would love for the same people to be a part. You know what I'm saying? Like, so y'all can get all the tea and all the info and all the insight, and y'all get to just kind of go with me on a much more full journey than just over there. But let me go get some stuff done, because I need to get some stuff done. So I'll be back.
It ended. It had already kind of ended way before the public.
Jackson to slap. Hey you guys, I'm back, and I finally made it back home. It has been, like I told y'all a little bit earlier in the vlog, like it's just been a whirlwind of things going on. And right now we have finally wrapped up homeschool for the day, and so I'm trying to get myself together because my oldest actually has basketball later this evening, and I just have a lot to do. Like I feel like I have a lot to do. I've been working on like organizing. I think I told you guys this, but if not, I've just really been focusing on like my organization and just really getting the ideas out of my head and onto paper or into a digital system, which is my preference. Like I love Notion, and so I kind of have a system that I've built into it that I really like. And I think that it's really just a matter of me using it and utilizing it and sticking to it. And so now I'm just kind of trying to do that and not allowing the changes and shifts in my life to throw me off, because that has typically been the case, and I really hate that. I don't know if y'all have dealt with that or if y'all know what I mean, but like it seems like I can get in this groove and be hammering things out, and not in the sense of like I'm just getting stuff done and just like on some, you know, I don't know, just overdoing it. But I can be more consistent when I have a rhythm and a routine. And when that kind of is thrown out of whack, it throws me out of whack, and it takes me a long time to bounce back. So I'm trying to shorten that time frame between when I've gotten started, when things shift, and when I bounce back. And so this even now is me holding myself to that and trying to make sure that I'm still like vlogging and I'm still recording and I'm still documenting, because even now, like this is still a special time in our lives right now. And so I really want to do as best a job as I can, as good of a job as I can, genuinely documenting this time in my family's life, because it's special to us. It's monumental to our faith right now. And so we want to encourage everybody that we can through our story and our testimony. Again, we haven't told it all yet, but we will. And so I'm just excited for what God has done. See, kids, filming with kids. Again, I'm pushing through with a smile. So y'all pray for me, okay? But I'm just trying to like, you know, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'll just say it like that. I'm excited. And God is just really doing his thing, you guys. So if you have ever been in a place where you not necessarily doubted God, but you just we're in a place of the unknown, and we have literally walked through a year of the unknown. And my voice cracking and stuff, but we've literally walked through a year of the unknown to a whole nother level. Like being a coach's wife and being in the sports world, like it's already just a life of the unknown. Like you don't know what school, what team, what program, what organization you're going to be with from one year to the next. You could be there for 1 year, you could be there for 5. You really just don't know how it's going to play out. And so it's like constantly this walk. And last year it was just another level, I feel like. And I don't know what God was on, but I'm just like, take me off the list, okay? Take us off the list. And he's done just that. But in that, the one thing that we held to, sorry, I'm just moving this thing all around because I'm like getting emotional, like even talking about it. The one thing that we really held strong to and really held onto for our faith was the fact that we knew we would testify, because we know God and his character. And so we had to constantly fight against the enemy's schemes. We had to fight against the noise. We had to fight against what we saw and really remind ourselves, especially me, like I had to remind myself, like, God, you are faithful. Like you are not going to leave your children begging for bread. You are with us in this. And so if you allowed it, then it has to be purposeful. And so I had to remind my soul that this is still good and it has a purpose, and that purpose is going to be to glorify God. And so we get to be a part of that story. We get to be a part of what God is doing and what God is showing and displaying in the earth for people to see him through us and our situation, our story, our family, our lives. And so we just tried our best. Like obviously things were hard. I'm not gonna make it seem like we didn't, you know, we weren't sad or we weren't upset or we weren't frustrated. Like that'd be crazy and a lie. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Yeah, we not doing that. But when you know God and you in your word and you understand God's character, it is much easier to fight those lies and choose to stand on that, on the truth, on the word of God, as opposed to succumbing to the enemy's tactics and the thoughts and things in our minds. And so this last year, like we really had to lean into that. We really had to lean into the word, what we knew to be true versus what we saw to be true, right? If that makes sense. So, and I literally had it written on our whiteboard. We have a whiteboard, not a whiteboard, but we have like an acrylic board on our refrigerator. And on one of them, it's just like a calendar, all those things where we keep up with all the things. And then on the other one, it's kind of like a meal plan thing. And then it's just a memo board. On our memo board part of it, I typically like to put a scripture every week or so, or one that stands out to me. Whenever it stands out to me, I like to kind of change that out. And the one thing that I had up there was until we testify. Sorry, it's my phone. My husband probably with a house situation. what I had written up there was until we testify. And once we got confirmation of certain information, I have it now marked on our calendar for us to remember that hallelujah is here. And now we get to testify. And it's not that we weren't testifying of God's goodness even in the midst of it, because we were. But for people that especially know us, to be able to, especially people that are even in this profession and in the sports world, in the sports realm, like they understand. And you never know when it's going to be your time to walk through that type of season. You never know when it's going to be your time to walk with someone else through that season. And a lot of times you don't know how to handle somebody in that situation. But we want to help others to see, to learn, to grow, but most importantly, to have faith in the Lord. When you handle people correctly and you do things God's way, God will take care of you. That's a promise. That is a fact. And we have been able to live that out. We get to walk that out every single day. And it's not just because of what he did in this situation, but it fortified our faith on top of what he's already done in the past. This is another thing that we get to remember. This is another thing that we get to remind ourselves of in any given situation. So we are blessed and we are grateful. And we are just excited about what the Lord is doing. So I said all that to say a lot, and hopefully it makes sense. Hopefully it's encouraging. But even if not, I'm about to go get these kids because they're up there doing some stuff they ain't got no business doing. And I'll be back. Y'all, I am exhausted. I'm exhausted just in the transition phase of everything that is going on in our life. And I'm just like, y'all see how my hair look? Like, I just washed my hair and it looks like, child, who done it? Okay, I don't know. I'm over it. I'm in this closet and I'm just looking around because I feel like I really need to purge. Now I purge periodically throughout the year, but I feel like I really need to do like an intense purge right now and just really get rid of a whole bunch of stuff, because I'm looking at these houses in LA. Where else have we lived? Texas, Utah, Arizona, Oregon. Yeah. So we've lived in about 4 or 5 different places, and I have learned rather how different just homes are, and the structure and what builders prioritize, and things like that. So styles of homes is very different around the world. And I just see that everybody in Cali is just used to certain things and I'm not. And so I kind of have to adjust my mind for what the reality is. And this closet, it's not given that it's gonna fit in California, like, unless I literally give up a kidney. Like, I just don't I don't know what to do. So, but no, all jokes aside, like, seriously, I've been wanting to purge like this for a minute now, and this is just all the more reason for me to do it. So I just figured, why not get started and let's get busy. So like this, like, I think this is actually really cute. It's like a nice little long line shacket, but I have not literally worn this at all since probably, when was I pregnant? See, exactly. So I think that this should go, because I have not been drawn to wear this at all. And I get that there are some pieces that I feel like are classic pieces that I will never do away with, like a good blazer. If it fits still, baby, it's gonna get worn and it's gonna stay in this closet. But something like this, and mainly because of the material of it, I'm not sure that you guys can really tell. Like, it's almost like not a fleece, but I don't know. It's just a material that I probably would not gravitate towards just naturally all the time. But it is a cute piece. However, I think it's something that I can part with. So it's leaving. And see, I have another one. Oh, but this one might stay. This one is also a little bit thicker, but it's also that kind of material. But like I said, it's much thicker and heavier. This is from H&M, and I think this one, I don't know where that one is from, so that's also another reason why it's going. But I'm gonna keep this one because it's on brand for the squad, right? I mean, we UCLA, baby. So the blue, yeah, for those evening games, possibly when I know it's gonna be cooler, I think this will be really cute to kind of pull out from time to time. So even though I haven't grabbed it in the past, and I really love this split hem detail. I don't know if you guys can see that. I think that's really cute. But like I said, it's pretty thick for the most part. So I think I'm gonna keep this. Now this dress, I bought this dress for a trip, a girls trip at that got canceled last minute, and I'm really sad about it. But I also feel like part of me wants to like save it for like maybe somebody's summer wedding, or I don't know. It's just so pretty, y'all. But I'm not gonna hold you. This V cut is very, 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 very low. Y'all, I hate when I find like a piece that I feel like I should never get rid of, but at the same time it's like, girl, you've had this since pre-kids. Let it go. You know, like it's just giving, let it go. But these pants, these are some of my favorite, like slack-ish. I don't even know what material this is. This is like, because they're not like the typical slacks material. What are these? Baby, I don't know, but they are thick and it's like a woven type material. Hopefully you guys can kind of see that a little bit. But these are so cute, y'all. Baby, what waist? But like, and they have like this piping going down the leg, like almost to give that effect of like, you know, your pants are like starch, like starch me down in the front and in the back. And I used to love wearing these. Like I love me a good classic vibe, a good classic just look. And so, and these are high-waisted, so I used to love to throw this on, especially, I think there's a picture, I have to see if I can find it, but I remember wearing them to church with this cute little sweater for Christmas or the Sunday around Christmas or something like that. And I remember my husband and I took a picture at the church we used to go to in Houston, and this was like pre-babies, everything. And I'm just like, it's giving sentimental, but I also know I don't have time to be playing with these pants, because I mean, I might be able to still fit them. I might need to try them on and just see. Hold on. Let me just, I'm going to give them up. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let them go. And now this might be a little TMI. I mean, not really. It's not giving TMI. But like my girls that are like 30 and over, like, do y'all feel like y'all ever arrived at a time where it was like, it was giving, you need to get two sizes in like your jeans? Because I feel like I've arrived to that place of like, okay, like you need to have two of everything. Like one pair for like, you know, when your body is acting right. You feel where we're going with this? Because you know, around that time of the month, the body wants to start doing some funny things, and it wants to get bigger, it wants to get smaller, it wants to be bloated, it wants to be not. And I just don't have time to be playing, because when I want to put on my favorite jeans, sometimes I can't, and then it's like a week or two later I can, and I just don't have time for the up and down roller coaster. Like, it bothers me and it makes me feel some type of way, and I just feel like the only solution is to buy two pair of everything, just to accommodate all the body changes that we have. And maybe it's not a 30 and over thing, but I feel like once I hit 30 plus, that's when I feel like I started really experiencing that shift within your body. They say, like, you know, when you hit your 30s, your body does this little thing and it gets a little you know, the hips start giving. And I definitely noticed that. So while I can still wear a lot of things that I've always worn, I've been in the same ballpark range of size, I have noticed, like, since having my children, my body does a few more things, and I've hit 35 this year, and I'm acknowledging where we are. I'm acknowledging the things that happen and transpire, and I don't feel like it's an issue. It's just one of those things like, okay, like this is just something that happens, right? And instead of having to go pick something else when I really want to wear this, I feel like I just need two sizes and some things. Like, you know how like sometimes you find a shirt that's real cute and then you buy it like in every color? Yeah, it's giving buy two sizes in jeans every single time I fall in love with a pair at this point. And maybe I'm behind on the trend. Let me know in the comments if this is something that y'all already been doing and I'm just catching up. That's perfectly fine. But as for me right now, at this stage in life, yeah, two sizes are coming home with me every time. But I feel like I got rid of quite a bit of stuff. Like we got some gaps and stuff. You know, we got some gaps. And I'm very much so a neutral girl. So you see a lot of black, you see a lot of white, a lot of like cream, and that's pretty much it. I really, really, really want to find, hold on, let me put y'all down. Hold on. There we go, because that's just easier for me. But what I really want to do, I know it's easy to kind of go to like for the kids, I go to Once Upon a Child and, you know, sell the clothes back there, or go to what's that other place called? What's that place called? Hold on, I gotta look it up. Plato's Closet. I was like, let me get over here and Google real quick because I don't know. But it's real easy to kind of go to Plato's Closet, and I may still stop by there. But I really, really, I'm not feeling like going to Goodwill, even though it's possible. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna go. But I really want to find like a group home, and this has been like within the last year, and I've kind of done some digging around the area that I'm in, and I might just go to Dallas and find one. But I really want to find like a group home and give things there. If I just really want to find a good one. So if you know of any good areas like in the Dallas area or the Texas area, please let me know. Because that is really because I feel like those are places that are kind of overlooked. Like we look at like, okay, yeah, let's give to the homeless shelter, or let's give to, you know, Goodwill, or let's take our stuff to Plato's Closet. But it's like there's young girls, young teenagers that need clothes, they need suitcases, they need shoes, they need to prep for college, interviews, like all types of things. And I feel like they can kind of, not only in the foster care system, but whatever reason they ended up in a group home, or a situation like that, it's just kind of like, I feel like it's not talked about a lot. And I really just want to find a place, if I can, that is trustworthy, that I know the girls are going to get the things that I bring, to help them in whatever their endeavors are, whatever their future may be. And I have some stuff for the boys too. Like I would love to take my stuff to, take their stuff to a place where young kids are. So that might be the shelters, right? That might be a more a realistic place to take it. But again, I want to find a trustworthy place where I know the babies are going to get the things that we actually bring. So that is what I'm going to be on the hunt for. That is my plan for the next few days, with all the things that I have. And I feel like I feel like I did a decent job. I feel like I got a lot of things. Like if y'all could see how big this mound is, it's insane. And I haven't even, I mean, I do the boys more often than I even do my closet. So I'm sure there's not a lot, but they grow out of things pretty fast. So I'm sure there's a couple of things that I can take out that they've outgrown and just get them out the way. Because if we don't need it, we can't wear it, we're not wearing it, we can't fit it, whatever the reason might be, it's got to go. It's just got to go. We don't need it. So that is my mission for the next couple of days. And I need to just start decluttering, to be honest. I need to start decluttering like these bathroom cabinets, all the things, because when it's time to move, it's going to be time to move. And I want to make sure that when we get to where we're going, we don't have anything that we need to be worried about getting rid of. I ain't got time. I want to take what we need to take, what I want to take, and leave the rest. So that's the plan. It is almost 5 o'clock. It's Saturday. We're ordering pizza for dinner. So I'm going to get ready to order this pizza for the boys and then get them showered and situated so we can probably have like a movie night. Last night we had game night and the boys they got a new game. They got Candyland. Candyland was one of my favorites growing up. And honestly, it is a new, I posted on Instagram actually this same thing, but I was like, it's just a new favorite pastime of mine to beat them in my childhood games. They hate it, but I love it. So it builds character. So let me order this pizza so that we can be situated. I think we're gonna do Domino's. And I'm trying to think, what else do I need to do? I have so much I need to do. I need to make a to-do list, because if I don't, it's gonna be insane. I need to make a to-do list, and I need to prioritize the to-do list so that I can get things done in the order they need to be done. Okay, so I'm gonna go do that. Y'all, I decided that I was gonna take my kids to the movies because it's been a while. And I also decided that we were just gonna be extra cozy and comfy, and yeah, so we finished church up this morning and stuff. And I was like, you know, like I miss my husband and I also want to be super comfy. And so I decided that, you know, even though he's already gone to our new location, you know, he left behind some clothes, and I have not put on any of his clothes since I was pregnant. And I just decided to pull out one of his sweatsuits, his sets. And y'all, it's the best decision I ever made, and I ain't even left the house yet. He gonna be surprised to see this when he calls.
Here's some hot cocoa.
Okay, I'm about to come out there. Just give me a moment. Take that upstairs. We're about to get ready to go. We're about to get ready to go. Take it up. But y'all, I'm like, this is too funny to me. But it's so comfy. So, I mean, hopefully he doesn't mind. And if he does mind, I don't.
Oh, it's it.
Good morning, guys. Today is the day. Like, I can't believe the day is finally here because it feels like it has been such an experience. But today is the day that we finally begin our move to LA. Come on. And let's get ready to move to LA. Y'all, I know this looks really crazy, but I'm like trying to like rush and pack like as much as I can for us to like get ready to go. Because obviously we are going to have some things with us when we go on the plane and stuff like that, but our stuff will be transported obviously via truck and stuff. So like an 18-wheeler, like one of those big bodies, so they'll put all of our things on there. And yeah, so I'm trying to like organize that stuff before the movers get here, so that way nothing, or the packers rather, so that nothing is really in their way when they come in, and they can get to it, get to business, and get things done as quickly as they possibly can. Because this is actually the latest that I've ever had packers come. They usually are here like 8, 9 in the morning. So, and right now it's about 11, I think. And they're on their way. Like, I know where they are. I know what the plan is. But this is the latest that I've ever had them come. So I'm kind of interested to see how long it's going to take them. I'm used to them kind of being gone, like, you know, afternoon. Like, it doesn't really take too much time. So I'm praying hopefully that it will be the same thing. But I also am just kind of like aware like they're coming several hours later than we typically have movers come or packers come. I don't know why they're movers too, whatever. It's like a 2-day process. So they're coming to pack today, and then tomorrow they'll be coming to actually load all of our things onto the truck and begin that trek to California. So like I said, I'm very excited, like very, very, very excited. And I'm just ready for our family to be back together. And my boys are ready. My husband is ready. I'm ready. So, yeah. Let's get ready to move to Cali. What's right there? You want some marshmallows? y'all. It's just so much going on, and now my phone's ringing. Y'all, the packing is going. They are fast. Okay, they always pack really fast. People are really sweet, and we have 2 people packing up the house and stuff, and so they're finishing it up upstairs, and then they're gonna get downstairs. And my uncle and I came in the garage just to kind of like really sift through some things, because I don't want to be taking anything that does not need to go. Like, it's just that thing. But I came outside for some fresh air really quick, or back outside, and y'all, I'm gonna miss this view. Let me show y'all. Y'all, I just love this view, and I'll have to insert some clips because I'm sure I have some recorded of like what it looks like in the evening time, because it is the most beautiful, like, oh, it's just so beautiful and just so serene out here. And the sun sets over here over the water too, so it's so vibrant and just colorful. And I just know there's like nothing like it. Like, there's literally animals and cows and all type of stuff over there that we just see all the time, and I just love that for us. I really love that for us, and I am excited to go, but I'm also a little bit sad to go, because even our community, like our neighborhood, is not just that built up, but it's getting there. And like the people that have been moving in are just so sweet and kind. Like, there's literally a couple over here, like an older couple that built their home like even across the street, and it's like the main house, right, where all your family comes, everybody comes, the grandkids, all the things. Like, they have a playground in the back, like, and they invite us over, pray for us all the time, and they're just super sweet, and like everybody just kind of knows everybody already. And I just can imagine like how beautiful this community is going to be in the next year or two once a lot more families move over here, and just get to know each other, like that old school throwback community where everybody knows everybody. That is exactly what this area gives, and I'm really sad to be going and not get to reap the full benefits of it. But it has been beautiful. It's been a beautiful experience, to say the least. But I just it's deep, and to be kind of leaving my village is kind of it's a mixed emotion type of situation. I'm ready to go. I'm excited for the new adventure. That's what I like to call it when we move to these different schools and places and things. But it also brings obviously other emotions and things as well. So I'm just taking it all in, and it's a beautiful day outside today, so that helps a lot. But I'm really just taking it all in and just taking each emotion one at a time. And yeah, I don't know, you guys, like, I do know but I don't have the words right now to articulate what I'm feeling. So I just wanted to pop in and chat with you guys a little bit. But moving is hard. Like, it's almost like, and maybe it's not, maybe almost isn't the word, because it absolutely is something that you grieve to a degree. Like, you grieve every time we make a move. Like, there's something to grieve about the situation. There's something to grieve about the experience. There's something to grieve about the area. There's something to grieve just, you know, and it doesn't matter the magnitude. Now, this move is a little bit different. And holds a different type of weight just because of everything we've been through over the last year, almost 2 years. And even this process that we've had to go through to get situated. I'm sorry if it's super windy out here, but it is super windy out here. So if the wind is coming across, like, just ignore that as much as you can. But yeah, like, it's just, there's a lot of grief involved in our life, and you kind of just, like I always say, like, there's no way that I could live this life and this lifestyle without the Lord. Like, I don't know how anybody can make it without the Lord. And so, like, in general, yeah, we need the Lord for everything, but living the lifestyle that we live, it has showed me and taught me over and over and over again how much I need him, how much I would not survive without him. Like, it just, yeah, it reminds me. Like, because we constantly live in a place of wonder. We constantly live in a place of the unknown. Our life is literally lived in the unknown. And so I'm just reminded, and I guess want to remind you maybe, that yeah, you do need him. Even in the mundane, even in the day-to-day, like the moment by moment, like, you need him. And he's there. God is there. He is faithful. He's just there. And yeah, I'm just super grateful, but I'm also sad, but I'm also excited, but I'm also terrified. Like, it's just a lot of things, and I'm just being real. I'm trying not to get emotional out here, but I'm just, you know, yeah, just doing a little reflecting and thinking. And I'm sorry the cameras, like I said, it's windy out here, and I'm a little emotional, so my grip not as tight, but that's okay because we're gonna bounce back. You feel me? But yeah, y'all just keep us in y'all's prayers, and if you know any coaching families, friends, check on them because they're likely without a village. They're likely feeling some type of isolation or aloneness to some degree, even if they make it look like they just got it all together and it just looks so easy. I promise it's not. Whether they tell you or not, I promise it's not. And even if you don't say a word, pray for them. Pray for them. Oh, y'all know this is the most awkward angle right now because I don't have anything set up. I don't know where my mount is for my car, but I realized that I need to change my doggone registration, and I might as well do it right now before we head out, because the last thing I want to do is misplace this thing or lose it before I even get a chance to put it on my car. Okay, and that is what is absolutely liable to happen, especially with all the moving going on and packing going on, because I just almost did it. So I know we're moving somewhere else, but for now this is gonna be on there, and we're just gonna go with it, you know, and roll on with the punches. I feel like some states have it to where you don't have to get your registration done every single year. Am I tripping? Because I feel like one of the places we live, I can't remember which one, but one of the places we lived, the registration was good for multiple years, but I'm not quite sure. So I don't know, child. Anyway, either way, as long as it's done and as long as it's up to date, all is well with the world for now. So I'm gonna roll with it, because let's be honest, there's no telling how long it's gonna take for me to get all of my things switched over once I get there, because who got the time? Who got the space? Who can go? Watch out. So yeah, that is checked off of my list, and so we feel good about life now, and we're gonna keep everything going. I made a little checklist of things to do today, and so that was one of them. And then I also need to get ready to forward my mail. Yes, yeah, I know, I see that. I need to get ready. We need to forward our mail. I need to figure out what I need to do as far as I need to take these cable boxes back. There's just so much to do. Like, there is so much to freaking do. And you would think that the movers being here is the biggest thing, and it's like, yeah, no, it's actually not. It's a big part, and it does take a weight off, so it frees me up to kind of do other things to a degree, but it is still very it's very time consuming, very taxing, and so yeah. But let me get out this car. I am gonna try to check off some more stuff and just trying to make sure that everything is kind of where it needs to be. Are you done with it? Yeah, I just wanted to come upstairs and check and kind of see how everything is going. So like my son's rooms are like done. Like when I said they wiped this thing out so fast, like there's no way. Like look at this closet. I look like no one was ever here. Like it's just stuff, like just boxes and stuff, but it's like cleared out. You hear me? There's no way I could have done this by myself. No way. And that's why I don't try. Listen, I might not outsource for a lot of things yet, but baby, one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna outsource, and I'm gonna pay to get that full pack. I'm telling y'all, it's I'm telling y'all, get the full pack every time. But they left the stuff out that we need to use like for the night or whatever, and then the beds and stuff, they'll do that tomorrow. Oh yeah, everything is just packed away so nicely. Let me see. Everything is all done and packed away. Like there's nothing else to really do in here. And so they're downstairs. morning. It is the next day, and today we're in stage 2 of our move, and that is getting these boxes out of here. So it's about 7 a.m. and I'm up kind of obviously getting all the bedding and stuff off because obviously we still slept here last night. And the movers should be here soon. I'm definitely praying that they come much earlier than the packers ended up getting here yesterday, because no. But also it shouldn't take them time because they're just moving the boxes. It also depends on how many people they have assigned to the move. So I'm hoping they have like at least 3 or 4 people. But we'll see. I am exhausted, you guys. Like, I'm exhausted and I need like a getaway to just be, because the level of tired I am, and I know I sound like a frog because I'm tired and just woke up and threw some clothes on. I know my head looks a mess, my face looks a mess, like everything is just a mess. But yeah, I'm about to try to get the last minute things put away in the extra boxes so that when they get here, literally everything is ready to go and I can kind of just tend to my kids and answer any questions they have. I have a couple of curtains to take down because in here we have a whole wall of curtains and I was not sleeping without my curtains up. So I need to get up here, hop on the ladder, take these down, throw them in the box, and then I have some curtains. My youngest has woken up. He's an early riser compared to my oldest, so don't mind him. But yeah, I have some curtains to take down also in the dining room, so I'm gonna try to hurry up and get that done. And so that way at least the first floor is literally ready for them to just go ahead and start taking stuff out, because I'm gonna have to wait till my oldest wakes up to get their bedding and stuff off of their bed and into the boxes in their room. So yeah, let's get to it. We still gotta do the closets and stuff, but we're wiping everything down so they can be ready to roll as much as we can. One of my favorite rooms in the house, like a little office. I don't know if y'all can hear me so loud, but I just love this wood wall, this wood panel wall. I'm gonna miss this. Like, it's really empty. It's crazy, like crazy, crazy. Trying to get the last of everything clean, like wiped down before we leave, just in case, you know. I mean, obviously, we're probably gonna have somebody still come and do like a good old deep clean, but for now, we've done it to the best of our abilities, and we about to head up out of here, baby, because yeah, we got to go.
Okay, this says on extra boxes.